My name's Cole Harold. Been in the Crosse area for my entire life. Went to welding school at WTC back in 2001 to 2002. Welded for a long time. Got laid off from that and decided to go back to school for machining. First it was the layoff. We had a big meeting. The union did some stuff. The first time I'd gotten laid off, we had gotten TRA stuff, and I knew about it, but I didn't take advantage of it at that time in 2009. But then I kind of regretted that, so I jumped on it as soon as we were able to in the 2016 layoff. Greatest obstacles, probably getting used to doing paperwork and getting stuff in and submitted properly, using computers. Specifically, the reason I chose welding was because I hated computers. And then 15 years later, it's all computers. So. Being new, I've been around metalworking for a long time, but being new to the CNC trade, that helped because, it wasn't a company, the company was obviously spending some money for me to be there, but they weren't, it was a safer investment for them to invest in somebody that had no other experience besides school. So I think it allowed me gave them the flexibility to give me the time I needed to get, acclimated to the job. And eventually I'd like to get into the apprenticeship program for the toolmaker apprenticeship. But really the way that, it's a 5-year apprenticeship, and the more time I spend doing what I'm doing, it takes, they credit you for time off that apprenticeship, so it's really not in a big rush to get into it. Just mostly just gaining experience and growing as a CNC machine operator. One thing is, being a lot of people don't know the benefits that the workforce development has. They, even when I was younger, I kind of scoffed at, I don't need help to find a job. It's like using a dating service to get a girlfriend type of things. And, looking back at it, maybe I'd be in a better, even though Chart was a really good place to work and everything, but, if I would have came here sooner, or the first time I got laid off from my first welding job back in 2003, and it took me 2 years to get to Chart, maybe I would have gotten into Chart sooner and then never gotten laid off. There's a lot of things, so just that would have paid to have a more open mind a long time ago. Open-minded, and don't. A lot of people I run into have a set path that they want to go on, and a lot of times that closes more doors than it opens.
Congratulations, Cole, on all your successes from all of us at Workforce Connections.